Breezy's here in picture form only.
Hello.
Wow, he made it.
Look at us. We're all of a sudden a full crew again.
Friendship.
Breezy's your hair red?
No. Is it? If it
It's got
is,
a reddish
no one
tint
told
to
me.
it.
Why did no one tell me?
Breezy's a ginger!
Run!
I think it's because the
Cleanse
lamp
it with
shade's a
fire.
little bit red.
Blood stains the hair.
I know it's been a while, but all of a sudden he's a ginger. I could have swore I didn't have any ginger friends, but
You'd be wrong.
apparently I'm wrong. All right. Well, look at us.
You ready?
So hey,
All right, let's do it. It's November 2nd, 2014, and you're watching Mods on Air.
2 FPS, 3 RPGs, and 5 sim-type games.
Yeah.
I think you'd be able to come up with one here.
I'm actually pulling this one hard.
Ask all the people that need hacks to play Call of Duty. I can hear you groaning inwardly every time Sin's mentioned. You're just cringing.
All right, welcome everybody to episode 448 of Mods on Air, bringing you the week in gaming news as modders, developers, and gamers. I am Foilman, and also on the show, full show today, we have with us Welshie. Hello, Welshie.
Hello.
Hey, and Strider's with us. Hello, Strider.
Hey, everybody.
Ham made it over. Hello, Ham.
Hey guys.
And Breezy. Don't talk with your mouth full, Breezy. We can
Hello.
So before we begin, let me remind you all this show is recorded live. Things may happen, and those things may be offensive to you or your family. So please escort
Both.
those offended people from the room, covering their ears.
Especially your family.
Yeah. Nobody needs them. You don't need them.
No.
You just need us.
Well, that's a little bit creepy.
That's something your family would say.
All right, so we have things, a whole bunch of topics here that I don't think any of us pre-read, including myself. So let's see what's going on in the news this past week. Doctor Who has a little game out there that's trying to teach people how to program. It's
Who?
supposed to be in who is doing this?
No,
BBC.
Nah.
The funny thing is this going to be like, how can I get a teleporter into my World War I map?
Well,
Yeah, that's pretty much the questions that they should be asking. But I think this is going to be some sort of BBC television program, right? Or is it a themed game that you can download and install on your...
I imagine it's a themed game that you can just download.
Okay.
Yeah, surely.
All right, voiced by Doctor Who is going to be doing tie-ins to persuade children to code. I shouldn't call it programming or scripting. I should
Nothing.
call it-
So essentially,
uh,
what you can have is Peter Capaldi, who's a Scottish guy, just yelling instructions in a very, very thick Scottish accent at you. Awesome.
But don't worry, they'll have his buddy, what do they call him, Dalek or something?
Daleks.
Daleks, yeah, which would be even worse.
This,
Fuck with
from what I
screaming.
can gather, this looks like one of those horrible games. You know when you like code like a mouse to move around the screen, so you like
Yeah,
tell it
it's
to go
the-
forward 3 paces. That's
this is
I'm
what
getting
comes
from
in
this.
a cereal box.
Yep.
Cereal box coding.
Yeah. Wave of the past.
My
You
Cheerios
reckon
are
it's in, like,
speaking to me.
basic?
Well, I don't even see any gameplay here. What I see in this image is a scripted sequence.
Yeah, well, yeah,
So
that's the
here-
whole thing, right? So you
Wait.
go like,
Then move.
you tell it to wait, and then you tell it
Turn.
to move, and then turn 90 degrees, and then do whatever that's sudden or something, and turn right again. Like, you know,
Unless-
it can teach you programming because it teaches you logical. You know, you have to do things in each sequence.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is a kids game. Like this is not.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh shit, they're releasing a Doctor Who game. We got to get no. This is just the thing to teach kids. It's actually, if you read it, it's to go with the UK like computing GCSE, I think.
Well, and what you learn on here isn't going to get you a job working over at Infinity Ward on the next Call of Duty.
Well, no,
Nice.
because it's no tactical news.
Right, they're really looking for anybody that's got any sort of an idea.
Infinity Ward will literally take anything.
Coming next in the Call of Duty franchise, Call of Duty Minecraft.
Like it.
Well, you
You would. You would. Anything that starts with Call of Duty, you're going to throw your wallet at.
I haven't played Call of Duty in a long time.
DLC faster.
Pre-register for DLC Gold Edition. What's that? Well, you get your DLC the day before everybody else. It's locked out until that day, but you get to preload it.
That sounds like a good deal.
I'll pay for that.
that's every game on
Own the
Steam.
DLC that you can play on day 0 that all your friends are still downloading. So you'll have nobody to play it with.
Well, if it's
Sign me up.
if it comes with a 20 gig day one patch, you're gonna want to preload that.
The next Call of Duty will be released on 5 Blu-ray discs.
With the 6th one that comes 4 days later, and you can't play the end of the game until you get the 6th disc. Because we're still working on that one.
Yeah, episodic printing.
That's a direction they need to go.
Episode.
I don't know what. I seriously think if they put half as much capital into the development of their games that they do for promoting them, like they're just whoring the shit out of this latest Call of Duty.
I don't know. I decided
Call
to
of
turn
Duty.
off all my senses to it, so I just
Advanced
ignore
payment
it.
system.
Turned off all my senses.
I've been too busy grinding in a Korean game, so
I thought you were going to say like a
I haven't been outside. Maybe my hair's gone red because I haven't been
That's
outside.
Korean
That's
club.
what it is. You see his
light
hair
in the Korean
red,
night.
his eyes have gone squinty.
I've been doing some, off the collar work in Korea.
I can't get into
Sweatshop
the details.
holiday.
All right, we'll get into Call of Duty more later. Let's also mention about how do you get yourself kicked off of Steam? Well, it's very easy. All you have to do is threaten Gabe Newell's life on
His
Twitter.
wife?
Well, that might work too.
Life.
Or his life. Yeah.
Why not both?
Or take away his plate.
I will take away your pie. That's it. You're banned.
Get off my system.
Well, here's somebody that got through early access to. Was it early access or? Well, he's got to get his game onto Steam, and he got all upset because they put up a banner and they made him wait past the weekend before they could put it up, and then they didn't like the way it was put up, so he started cursing him out. And
This was something really silly, wasn't it? It was like they put it as a early access game when it was actually complete or something like that, wasn't it?
Something like that, yeah. And he just started cursing about it over and over through Twitter, and eventually the last one that he posted was, "I'm going to kill Gabe Newell. He is going to die." And that was it. Okay, that's how you get your game kicked off of Steam. Of course it is.
Well,
It's such a stupid thing to kick off about. All he could have done was just sent an email saying it's actually not in early access,
Right.
and would have resolved the issue.
And if you look deeper into this, a friend of mine researched it. He was making probably, I don't remember how many. It was at least 12 sales a day.
No, that's not bad.
And now he's making like that a month or something, or so he easily killed his sales. Was it that low? Maybe it was a lot higher, but he was making some decent sales on Steam for a little release like this, and now he's making none, next to none.
well, let that be a lesson to you folks.
And I think
Take away the plate.
What was
Take
the name
away
of the
your
game?
life.
doesn't matter.
It was Paranautical or something? Paranautical Activity?
So, coming soon exclusively to Ouya.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the Paranautical Activity guy?
Yes.
Well, one of the guys, one of the programmers who is now fired from the group.
That's a pretty decent little game. That's a shame. For
Not
them.
anymore, it isn't.
You determined that by putting your glasses on? Well, this is a
I
pretty
did.
decent game.
I had to
Glasses now can come off.
I had to make it official.
It's so that
Thanks, Dr. Ham.
when we get to the Call of Duty topic, he can take them off in for dramatic emphasis.
Yeah.
And another thing,
I'll
That's
hold it
the
like this.
what's the TV show? The guy that does that with his one-liner.
CSI. I forget which one it is with the looks like we've got our man. He puts his glasses on and then walks away.
Now Ham's doing the professor. With he holds his glasses in one hand. Yes.
He's taking this way too far, way too seriously.
Looks like I'm not the brightest of guys.
There it is.
Okay, we got another game. Here's a game that's coming out that I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but it is based on. Oh, did I skip one?
Yep.
No, talking about summer camp.
Yeah, I don't know why I have this image showing up here. I lost my summer camp image.
Gabe Newell. Gabe Newell of summer camp.
Well, anyways, I don't even have an image for this for some reason. I lost it. It's a game called Summer Camp. I'll just play the trailer then. And it's supposed to be based on the slashers of the 80s.
One time at summer camp.
That video is so good that it shows you the menu screen,
game.
and that is it.
Yeah.
You're not ready for the rest.
I can't handle the rest.
Yeah.
I haven't got enough Jaffa cakes to handle the rest.
Just go home now.
A nice place to camp. But when the sun goes down, something stalks the forest.
And you realize you're in Surrey, BC.
Are these actually
Counselors are about to have the night of their lives. No one is safe. No one will survive.
Especially
Because it's
the
summer
black
camp.
people. They
Your
die first.
sleeping bag will be your body bag.
Oh, this looks horrendous.
live action trailers?
I hope this is like a point and click
An
game.
8-bit game.
That's it.
Text-based game.
That's all we get.
Text-based, yes. We need to make a return to text-based games.
The game has crickets.
Oh, my favorite.
Creepiest of all the animals.
And press any button to start, just like Breezy was telling us. That's the best you get.
You know, there was a game for the Dreamcast that tried something similar to this. It was called Illbleed, and it was one of the only games I've ever returned in my life.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was back in the days when you could return games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they realized, hey, these fuckers are taking them home, playing them, and then giving them back to us.
Copying them.
Copying them.
Oh, you didn't want to copy Dreamcast games, trust me. Fucking, I had, what was it, Echo the Dolphin? Look that up.
Echo of the Dolphin?
Echo the Dolphin.
That dolphin.
Oh man, I love that. That was
That was his favorite game. Destroyed his childhood right there, Welshie.
yeah, that was an amazing Dreamcast game. I clearly can't trust you
Yeah,
or
I
your
can't trust
judgment.
you anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know if we could be in the same room together.
Echo the
I'll
Dolphin.
separate you two. You stay over there.
Horrible.
I don't know.
It's beautiful.
just like some of the iPhone games out there, so how's it horrible?
I had
guess I
that
just
and
answered
I had some sort of a Sonic game that I can't remember the name of.
You really don't need to name them. They're all equally.
They're all the same thing.
Yeah. Now we're gonna get death threats because there's some Sonic fans out there who are like, how dare you?
There's always Sonic fans. That's what I don't get.
Always.
They're like the Irish. They're just kind of everywhere.
Oh my goodness.
So, who else?
I
can
thought
we
you were gonna be short and prickly.
That is the Irish, isn't it?
Ah.
Okay.
Let's finish going down the list of people.
I wonder if Breezy's Irish today because his hair's red.
No, he's always that short.
He's always that short?
Yeah.
I'm not wearing green, therefore I'm not Irish.
Yeah, but you're drinking.
Cup of tea.
All right, let's move on to
It's
something.
only got a little bit of whiskey in it, so don't.
Evolve and Curse. Well, if you want to get in on the latest Evolve beta or alpha or whatever the hell you want to call it, because it keeps going back to the drawing board, you have to download Curse. And they're saying, well, The reason why you want Curse is because you want to be able to do voice chatting, and this is the best voice chatting system there is out there, and it's still in beta, so it's only going to get better.
Oh,
In other words, this is the whole Origin thing where it's like, we're going to hold our thing captive, so you have to download this piece of shit to play the game. Yeah, no, not going to do it.
And you're going to feel good about it. Well, in case you all want to download this piece of shit, I do have, I think, 4 alpha or beta invites. I don't know. It's just 4 invite codes to play Evolve.
All you have to do is download this thing and you get a free alpha key.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah.
That's
You get 4 of them to give away to your friends. Obviously, you downloaded Curse, didn't you?
But Curse has been about for a little bit now.
I was looking through my email the other day, or was it last night, and it was like, you've been selected to be in Evolve, and I was like, oh, I kind of forgot about this.
They sent that out to everybody.
Yeah.
I've had nothing to do with this company, and they sent me something too. Sorry, I thought if you felt special, I didn't mean.
I was going to say you now feel a lot less special.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to burst that bubble. I think it came out as spam.
Way to crush me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go play Evolve and cry.
For one reason or another.
Everybody's going to be playing this and crying, going, "What have I done?"
Yeah.
Well, if you want to know some of the features as to why you should get it, well, it brings together friends, teammates, and games. It
Evolve
is
does?
totally free. No,
Curse.
Curse.
The idea about Curse is you're supposed to be able to jump into a game and then you'll be able to find your teammates straight away.
Quickly
So if you
find
look at the other lists that games it does, it's not just Evolve. It's like heavily used in Smite and League and all that, where you get lots of different teams.
Oh,
Which you can do
games I don't play.
quite easily by just setting different channels.
Yeah, but then you could do that, but are you all on TeamSpeak? Are you all on Skype? That's what I mean. This is for people who play alone who want to use Team Chat.
Wait, this is interesting. Is this right? No, this can't be right. How can you? I see game identities. I see a picture of somebody's game identity, and they're looking at different people on different talking things. Like, here's somebody who's on Steam, who's in Smite, who's on Skype. Is that just the program that they're using, or is this
Where are you seeing that?
near the bottom where it says friends list?
Oh yeah. I don't know. I've never used it. But I know that's the idea around it, is when you get dumped into a team, you're supposed to be able to find your teammates and go straight into voice chat.
Well, I guess I'll give it a try.
Yeah, and just quickly learn why they named it as they did.
Curse.
It is kind of ironic that it's called Curse,
It is.
Yeah.
because that's all half the people are going to do on it.
So I assume there's no voice chat then in Evolve if they need this.
Yeah, probably. So I guess I'll find out later today. I'll download the alpha or beta or whatever I'm invited to.
Oh, and there's a premium version of Curse available too, in case you wanted to give them some money. It's only $2.50 a month, $30
A month? Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, and it'll give you premium bandwidth as opposed to the crap that they give everyone else. Okay.
It will make your cursing unblockable.
That'll make, when you're listening to weird rap music in the background, that's all anyone will ever hear.
This is the future, guys.
At least this way you have a choice whether you want to use it or not.
It's like gaming sin 101. I can listen to really loud music, right? And then anytime I make any slight noise on my microphone, that's all you're going to hear. And by slight noise, I mean me breathing like this.
Something's seriously wrong with you.
I slipped into that one a little bit too easily, didn't I?
Yeah. Say so.
All right,
And
Call of
then
Duty.
you know, him eating Cheetos.
How's it going, guys?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, apparently it's shocking and a big deal that we're going to start seeing zombies in the next Call of Duty.
Who gives a fuck?
Because their other foray into the aliens failed miserably, so they went back to zombies.
Yeah,
gotta
you know
say-
what? That's what it is. You're right.
Yeah, nobody enjoyed that. The zombie diversion, I think, since it's been introduced, has been like the only thing I've liked about Call of Duty games.
But only in the first one, because I didn't care for it in the second iteration. In World at War, it was great. What was the shat that came after that?
Black Ops.
Black Ops, yeah.
Black Ops. That one I didn't care for, because they made the zombies not fun.
I actually haven't gotten
Somehow they took something that was incredibly fun and destroyed it. And then they wondered why no one liked it anymore. And then they came up with this Alien iteration. And apparently that's absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know because I haven't played it. And so now they're going back to the tried and true, well, don't change anything, let's keep releasing the same crap every year mentality and throwing zombies in with their jetpacks and rocket guns and
this is
zip lines and superhuman powers and
Jetpack
trying to remember
zombies.
what else is all on there.
Well, this is Infinity Ward, though, isn't it? So they're just stealing the idea from Treyarch.
I thought this was Sledgehammer.
Oh, maybe it is. I don't even know anymore.
Sledgehammer, yeah.
Oh, God, there's a third fucking company doing this shit.
That's right.
Jesus. I genuinely didn't know that was Sledgehammer. My God. That's depressing.
In the far future, there's only Call of Duty.
All game studio. There'll be some sort of like government legislation that means if you open a game studio, you have to create a Call of Duty title.
That's just
Well, I hope it's worth. Well, what am I saying? I'm not going to buy it, so it doesn't matter.
No, exactly. I don't
Well-
care because I'm not going to buy it.
You know it's got to be good and realistic because they're hiring the writers of the Call of Duty games to work for the military in the U.S.
Oh,
and advise them on what's likely to happen next.
that'll make sense because those people have so much experience about writing military stuff.
no. It's because they're going to say the developers of like this is potential weaponry that you're going to be up against in the near future. That's what it's all about.
See?
Call of Duty game developers are now military advisors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is incredible.
They have so many abilities that we just did not know about.
It just helps you to understand the U.S. politicians' mindset.
Well, in the near future, when the legislation is passed that as a game studio you have to release a Call of Duty game, that will have the sign of approval from President Bobby Kotick. And what'll happen is that your game must be at least 3/4 cutscenes.
Yeah.
Must be.
So that you
You'll have
can sell
a
a
minimum
movie.
cutscene allowance, and you have to allocate at least 2/3 of your budget to promotion of said game.
Looks like you have gone over 2 minutes over budget on your gameplay. You need to cut that out. Fill it with cutscene.
But you can sell that 2 minutes later on.
Yeah. Yes, you can as DLC. Fuck.
So now I can see like a Fox News story saying that Call of Duty not only causes violence in real life, but it causes wars. Because you've got now they're advising war chiefs.
Well, what would be worse, hiring Call of Duty or hiring Will Shatner to talk about
Honestly,
the future
probably Will Shatner.
of war? Because he did
be
Star
bad.
Trek, and Star Trek was always coming up with these inventions that eventually came true.
Like phasers.
Right.
Hey, don't let me stun you.
Set taser to stun.
Okay.
Now what's going on? Why has Twitch logged me out?
You're
Me too.
too offensive.
Oh, lovely.
Fuck you, Twitch.
Oh, no.
Fuck you, Twitch.
Well, you can say that. Just don't do any death threats.
I can't even log in to the chat, so you know.
Makes you feel any better.
Apparently, you haven't watched the
over here
commercial
at all.
for.
What?
Welcome to the chat room.
All right. So next one up, we have Prey. Guess what? Prey has been canceled. Prey 2.
Oh, my God.
That's no, it's been officially canceled now. It's close to topping the list of games that I really didn't care about.
Basically, word is they haven't worked on the shooter in a really long time, so they're going to cancel it now.
I thought it was already cancelled.
Yeah, so did I.
know.
So how
They were
many notes
considering
did they waste on
canceling
that?
it.
Last time they worked on it was E3 2011.
And if the rumors are true, it's all because ZeniMax was greedy and wanted to buy the company, and the company refused to be bought. And so that's it. Well, you're gonna stop development. So that's what you get from your Elder Scrolls overlords. I guess ZeniMax is run by like a lawyer or something, a former lawyer.
A group of lawyers. I don't think it's just one lawyer. I think that it was a whole lawyer firm.
Yeah, so
That's what I thought. I don't know.
they're professional dicks.
Well, you don't need
With
to see.
degrees.
So, well, Prey 1 was a fun little.
Foil didn't like it.
No, made me nauseous. All the upside down and going through the vaginas and stuff.
That was weird.
So fresh.
That was weird.
That was very weird.
It's the only first-person shooter I can recall that let me travel through anuses and vaginas and use like intestines to fire weapons and fart on people, and it was great.
Okay, so Prey 2 is gone, but don't worry, 3D Realms is coming back
Yay.
some way or another.
And dragging games out from the rock of obscurity.
Yeah, I'm
Games that we didn't want to play. Well, I don't know. 3D Realms, we never wanted to play Duke Nukem. Wolfenstein had a couple decent versions for a little while there.
Yeah, I wanted to play Duke Nukem in '95.
But you can get a whole set here with a whole bunch of games for $40. Duke Nukem 3D, Commander Keen, Wolfenstein, and Wacky Wheels.
Wacky Wheels.
Much more, and it says in the coming months it'll have much more to talk about, including its in-development games.
In development.
Great. Duke
Mobile
Nukem
games.
4. We had Duke Nukem 4 ever. Now we're going to have Duke Nukem 5.
Keep hope alive.
Yes, Obi-Wan, you played them a long time. Would you want to play them again and actually spend money on them again?
It's always one of those cases that I look back on old games and think, I want to play that again. And I start playing it for like 5 minutes. I'm like, yep, that's over.
Yeah. Just like,
Yeah, there was. I think the one Wolfenstein release I got, Wolfenstein 3D, came with it on Steam, and I was like, yeah, I'll play that. And it hurt my eyes to play it.
Oh.
It was like, this is possibly the worst flashback I've ever had. It was horrible. I'm sorry. I've gone past 8-bit nostalgia. Give me quality. Give me high def. I don't need to see high def 8-bit blocks. That's not high def. So yeah, it's I don't see me throwing anything at this other than, like a bag of shit that someone, didn't pick up after their dog, so I had to pick it up and throw it at this. I don't know where I'm going with that.
Don't know where you're going.
I am not going to be buying this. Sorry. I'd buy Leisure Suit Larry before I bought this.
Oh no.
And that was a horrible game.
Now we're
funny at
for
the
sure gonna
time,
get
but-
death threats.
From who?
Those Leisure Suit Larry Sonic fans.
Yeah, because those existed in the same room.
Yeah. Can't say I'm excited,
No one
but
wants
I'm
this.
sure somebody is.
There's bound to be so, anyways.
Those fans.
Coming soon to an iPhone near you.
That's what I was thinking. Why is this not like the iPhone edition? I think they'd make more money selling it that way than they would to the PC players who.
Yeah, that'd be a deal.
Because all the PC players are going to go out and spend, whoever do buy this, put their money down, and then not want to deal with 3D Realms again because they're so let down.
That's pretty much exactly right.
Obi's kind of right there, too.
Yeah. I
don't know if that's completely true. There was a lot more of the of being macho inside of Duke Nukem than there was in Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah, Leisure Suit Larry, he was definitely not macho.
No, he was just a player or something. I don't know.
there.
Just a little Jufro. Who have we missed? Who have we missed off our list here? We usually have a list that we need to make sure we get through. I don't want to do any repeats.
The French, we haven't touched on the French
Oh,
yet.
fuck the French.
Well, yeah, you got done.
They're always touching themselves.
Well, we just talked about some old games there with Duke Nukem. How about the original Star Wars games? Being able to play that on your PC.
And I am not at all excited for this.
Not at all.
Because this would be right up your alley for anything.
I know. And, you know, I put a lot of quarters into TIE Fighter back in the day. But I'm sorry, they didn't do anything other than say, all right, let's make it so it runs on Windows 7 and threw it out there. Like, there's no update to anything.
$10 each.
The first video that's on that page.
$10 each. Fuck that. It didn't cost them $10 to make the fucking thing. And that was back in 1982.
But I bet you put $10 a day into the machine back then.
Oh, probably, yeah. Well, you?
Yeah, I remember playing the Death Star Trench Run one. But again, just like it was in the arcade. When you watch this video now, it's like, holy shit, this is horrible.
Mm-hmm. It really is.
Plus, the video that is there is just horrifying. Like, the guy is flying about like this, and it makes you want to puke.
But why can't they take the idea and the funness of this and make something modern instead of just saying, you know what, we're going to put no effort into this and fucking boom, there we go. Yeah, people will pay for it because it's got Star Wars on it. You know what? I'm done doing that. I'm so done doing that.
The 80s version of this game was not this hard to fly. So I guess they like ramped up the difficulty or something?
Well, but
No,
in the arcade,
Maybe this guy's just horrible.
Yeah. Well, I think in the arcade you had a joystick as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah. So whereas he's probably flying with a mouse or something. But yeah, that's why I can't watch it because it makes me want to puke.
Yeah, I feel worse than I did on Halloween night now.
This is
Before or after seeing that guy in a diaper?
Oh my god.
I hope that has nothing to do with Halloween.
I swore someone isn't someone making a game like this, but for the Oculus?
No, that would be better. That wouldn't make me sick at all.
No.
But now you have a fixed position, and you like do it in a modern engine, and you have like nice looking.
Well, is that right? It would feel this. It would feel the same flying in space as it would just sitting here in my room on the Oculus, right? Because there's no gravity there. Well, there's some depending on what you're.
There's no gravity in your chair.
Ew, what?
You tell me you haven't got one of those anti-gravity chairs?
Fuck.
Where have you been?
God, this guy.
The peripherals that they come out with these days. It runs on magnets, because that won't be bad for anything near your computer.
Nope.
Giant electromagnet.
It's just to get us warmed up for the Star Wars Battlefront, which I'm sure we'll all be disappointed in.
Yep. Unfortunately, I can guarantee my disappointment right now, and my anger at having given EA money. I will put that up right now. Because I know I'm going to buy the fucking thing.
He's pre-ordering his disappointment.
Yeah, I'm not paying for it right now, but I'm most definitely pre-ordering my disappointment. I've got a little space cleared up on the shelf there where I will put my disappointment.
This is the disappointment shelf.
Yeah.
Somebody comes over. What's that?
Firmly next to Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Really,
Yes.
a jar where
Yes.
you put the money instead of giving it.
Right next to Star Wars: The Old Republic.
We can't go like one night on TeamSpeak without someone bringing up Star Wars Galaxies.
Oh,
I didn't play it, so I don't know if I've missed out, but apparently I have.
Apparently you have.
Yeah, apparently it was epic.
It was epic before they made everybody a Jedi. That's what I always hear.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
You have to work towards it, man. Now they just gave it away. It's not the same anymore. That's the only thing I really hear.
Yeah, that's all I hear every night.
But that's what they do. They're like, oh, we made this game, so you have to go through it and do it. And the people that are into that, they're like, yeah, you know what, this is great. I actually am working through here. I'm doing this, and I'm building myself up. And, you know, if I want to be a fucking a slave trader, or if I want to be a Jedi, I can choose that path, and I can go it, and I can do it, and I can work at it, and you know, I could be the best slave trader ever, or the wombat slayer, or the moisture farmer, or whatever. I could do that. Now, gotta have flashy things on the screen. The kids nowadays, they don't know what moisture farming's all about. That's a Star Wars joke, people.
well, sad is quite a few people
there's
will
some
have to
people
look
that
that
watch
up, yeah.
this show, they're like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah,
Moisture farming. What?
Man, what the fuck's a moisture farmer? Look it up on the Google.
All right. Walmart is now going to start selling used games.
oh good.
I'm not overly surprised, because Walmart will sell anything.
That is true.
They got a video to go with it.
Oh,
Of course they
even
do.
better.
Bring in your used game.
We'll
It should
buy
be a
it
short
from you
video.
for 10 cents.
We'll buy it. That should be the end of the video.
But it'll be the game that you paid like $60 for yesterday. We'll give you $6 for it.
And then sell it for $60 again.
$6
Yeah.
in-store credit.
So if
but
you
you
saw
do that
that,
for-
yeah, that's right. That's what it is.
That's
It's
just
store
a
credit.
tick off a GameStop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like where I used to work, we did used games for a bit, and it was people would come in and be like, "Oh, so I got this like stack of games here," and it's like I paid like probably about £300 for them in total. How much will you give me? And you look it up in the list, and it's like about £6.50. Like,
No negotiations.
yeah,
No, you can't negotiate with those guys. They don't know nothing. They're reading the cue cards. They're lucky they got to work that day. Someone had to drive them, because you know they still live in their mom's basement.
But yet somehow they can still afford the games.
They just steal them.
yeah.
Well, how do these kids afford these Alienwares that are coming out? Like this
what?
crazy, the Alienware computers
Oh,
that they keep somehow selling. Like this
How does
crazy one
anyone
that-
afford these things?
Yeah.
Or even once one.
I used to like Alienware, and then Dell bought them.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have No reason to.
I like the idea behind them. And the kind of hardware, the specs that they had looked good. But really, when I got my hands on them, I felt them to be very bulky and heavy and not fun to use.
Did you like them beforehand because they were the only ones really doing gaming PCs?
Gaming PCs?
That's probably what it is.
Because now you can go to any company and you can get a gaming laptop.
Well,
Yeah.
But that's the thing. I mean, for a gaming laptop, yeah, you kind of have to. You can't go build your own, really.
right.
Alienware still allows you to configure your laptop, but the problem is it's still a Dell. You know, with Alienware, before they didn't hard lock the BIOS and things like that. So the first thing you do now when you get an Alienware is you have to flash your BIOS with a ripped one so that you can actually access all the features of the hardware that is within your Alienware laptop.
Well, this one they're touting here is for $1,000, $949 in the UK pounds. It's and it's got really low end specs, 5400 RPM drive. That's pretty slow.
What?
It's not even SSD. 16 gig RAM is meh. With a 512 SSD, up to you can add.
Okay, but that's not standard.
Oh, you can have either the RAM or the SSD. And it has a touch screen, which you know you need for gaming. Core i5 processor. Well, I guess you need a touch screen if you're going to use the Windows 8 that they force on you.
See, and that's the other thing that pisses me off. I don't want a fucking touch screen. I don't want Windows 8.
But Windows
It's also
8
a
is
low
great.
res display as well.
What do you mean? It goes up in high pixel density, 2560 by 1440.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that's a non-touch.
At 13 inches.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it says Alienware 13, so I'm assuming that's a 13-inch laptop. Yeah.
That's a high pixel density.
And the crazy case I was showing you right over here is the one that's going to start out at $16.99 in price. At least that one has an i7. And then they come up with this other thing, which I'm not fully understanding. A dock. For
Massive
your
dock.
Alienware. A $300 dock. And I think all it has is an external graphics card.
What?
That's what? Yeah. The dock.
Yeah,
has
Oh,
it?
yeah, it does, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
I think that's all it has. Well, some USB ports, but...
And a power supply, it seems.
Oh, an amplifier for your USB ports.
Yeah.
But check out that cool logo, bro.
Indeed. Lights up and everything.
Kind
Yeah.
of reminds me of the brick that used to come with the Xbox.
The
The brick that came with the Xbox, or the
Yeah.
brick that it kept changing into?
Annoyingly, I
That's a
can
feature.
see why this would be a good idea.
With the logo?
No, not the logo. The actual thing itself.
The dock.
Dock, an external
The actual
video
dock
card.
itself. Yeah.
So
So you
Let
bought
us
a
in on it.
laptop and you want the external video card. Why?
Well, I'm just thinking if you've got an older laptop.
Oh.
That's the only reason I
buy a
was
new
thinking.
one. Get tight ass.
You could use it for like LAN events, I guess, maybe.
I'll get my EE PC and plug it into this and I get power.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
Piece of crap. All right.
Oh, those things were pieces of crap. It's fucking EPCs.
and then it's and then when you're done with this, well, alongside of this unit, you can get your soundbar from Razer. Razer has a $200 soundbar and subwoofer combo called Leviathan. Because soundbars are the thing of the future.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Ask anyone from Call of Duty, they'll tell you.
Gotta hear the explosions, man.
Does anyone
Well, put a
have
headset on,
speakers
like-
attached to their computers?
No.
Does any have
I
what?
always-
Headsets.
Do you actually have speakers? Or do you just use headsets?
I have
No, I've got
speakers.
speakers. I've got a 5.1 system here.
I don't have speakers because I live in an apartment with 2 other people and an apartment
Yeah.
building.
I don't
I
don't
have
like to
speakers
I don't
either.
like to draft with headphones on, so I just
No.
crank the reggae.
Sometimes I kind of wish I do because I could use my
1980s hair metal.
Because I wish I sort of had speakers sometimes, just so I could use my no-scope glasses a bit better. Because
So you wouldn't have to listen to your roommate shagging.
Yeah, that's also why I use a headset.
The thing is, but once I put the headset on, I just don't even notice it after it's on.
No, I mean mine's extremely comfy. Like it's not. I can wear this for hours on end without.
I've literally been wearing this since like 11 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, you couldn't put on underwear.
Or comb my hair.
The headphones are on. That's all I need.
Headphones and a t-shirt. I'm good to go.
That's all you can see. That's all I need.
Gross.
Just like the airflow. That's all.
Oh, jeez.
And YouTube. YouTube is now able to handle your 60 frame per second videos.
I
Finally.
thought that was only.
Yes.
I thought that came with a disclaimer that it was only available on Chrome.
You'll have to watch in Chrome at HD resolution.
That's the only way you get it.
Yep.
It seems like a weird
That's it.
limitation.
Yeah, if
And
browser detect does not equals Chrome,
And if you're interested to know what that looks like, here's a video.
Of Mario.
not in Chrome.
Not in Chrome in 10 FPS
Yeah.
over Twitch.
Who hired these guys to do our promotion?
There you go. You got to run out and get that now, I know.
This is side-by-side comparison.
Okay. Twitch now lets you watch people develop games live. Which means they set up a specific channel just for this purpose, so you can watch people develop those iPhone games that everyone else is playing.
Because that's just what I want to watch.
Have you ever sat around wondering, hey, what the fuck are we going to do today?
What happened
Let me
is
watch a guy work for 9 hours.
Just it's a camera of a guy.
It's not even that. It's just a guy looking at his screen going, now why doesn't this work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He works
like
at Blizzard,
3
but he does
hours.
bookkeeping. Yeah, that's game development right there for you half the time. Where am I missing that period?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the opposite. Now this works. Why does this work?
Yeah.
Well, you know, what are you going to
Let's
expect?
see. Comment. No idea why this works. Don't fuck with it.
I actually have comments like that. That's good. But they had a thing over at PAX Prime where they got a bunch of developers together in a room and said, okay, you know what? We're trying to come up with the next idea to do to our platform. What do you think we should do? Film us developing?
Funnily enough, I worked with a bunch of engineers that sat in their own little room, and they insisted that the door to their little room was closed at all times. Yet there was this giant window. So it was like watching engineers in their natural habitat.
I was gonna say, yeah, like Fishbowl, like.
and someone had put a sign on there saying, you know, feel free to view our engineers in their natural habitat, but do not tap on glass as they speak. It was quite humorous, quite humorous.
I can understand that. I can't turn on music or anything when I'm working. But for some reason, I don't mind if somebody else turns on music and that's going on in the background. I think it's just the level of distraction I get when it's coming from my own computer. Okay. What else we got? We got something here called some sort of crazy thing that you clip on the playground thing, and you can watch things happen on your phone in the name of games.
That sounds very pedophilic.
It
Yeah,
really
well,
does.
Yeah, I know that.
What you just said.
It does.
Run that by me again.
Take this giant-looking clip, put it on something in the playground, and it reacts to your iPhone so that you can play games on it.
What?
That's the best way I could describe it. I wonder if they can do better. So here they are. The kids are fooling around on these things, and the game is here playing on the iPhone. So let's get the kids outside so that they can play video games.
There was an adult woman on like a rocking horse or something, and they had gameplay, and it was going in a straight line, and she was tilting to the right, and nothing happened.
Oh, this one.
And they went, "You lose."
All right, enough of that.
Wow.
This is where technology has taken us.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, you could take that little spring horse and you could do the light bikes off of Tron.
That's what she was trying to do. Except one guy's holding the phone and she's on the horse on the light bike.
Or you could just let your kids go outside and like
Play.
use them how they were meant to be used.
Yeah.
I was waiting for when there was like 3 of them leaning on that spring horse trying to tip it right over.
Yeah.
For the one on the back just to go, fuck it, I'm out.
Like you always did on the seesaw, I know.
Yep. Yeah, I'm out of here.
Well, she's not laughing because he was on the high end of that seesaw.
I was always.
Well, she's the one that was sitting up on the high end of the seesaw. It's like, I want to come down now.
I've been up here for 4
He didn't have enough weight to...
And there was no one on the other end.
No.
The ghost of no one cares.
All right, that's what I
Like a
got.
sad and lonely child commercial.
Okay, that's it. Those are our topics. Well, I do have a good ending. It's
A good ending?
I like the ending I have set up.
Happy ending.
So, anything else you guys want to bring up other than happy endings?
The Evil Within just had a demo, just released a demo, so you can go try that and see why you don't want to buy it.
See why you don't want to buy it and confirm your suspicions.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what's going on. Is a lot of people negative reviews.
Yeah, so The Evil Within. Come hate it together.
Yeah. That's it? Okay.
That's it.
Wow. Short list for...
Wow, yeah.
He just wants to see the video. All
A
right.
little surprised there, Ham.
I know.
I'm sorry to disappoint you guys. I'll be back next week.
All right. Yeah. Let's come back next week and talk about some stuff. I think we'll all be here. I'll be here. I think. All right. On that note, I'm going to thank our host for taking the time out to chat. Welshie, thank you for getting up this morning and joining us. You know you had an extra hour.
Yep.
Awesome. Glad you made it. Strider, thank you very much for joining us today.
It's always an adventure.
Ham, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And Breezy, thanks for joining us today.
No problem.
Thanks to Daylight Savings, and we all actually made it. But we, like we said, we'll be back next week with some more topics. And if you want, you can check out all our previous shows over at MODSonair.com. So go play outside a little bit, and then come back and play games. Thanks for watching this week, and come back next week when we will broadcast another live show. Details for this and all past episodes can be found at MODSonair.com. We welcome your feedback via email at mailbag@modsonair.com. And please consider subscribing to modsonline.com to support our show. The opinions expressed by individuals on this program are not necessarily the opinions of our sponsors, owners, or partners. And here's one of the things I promised you right here.
Gonna tell you the story.
Oh, I've seen this.
Yes.
I'm a reggae shark. There are hundreds of sharks living under the sea. A great white hammerheads and white tip reefs. But the one shark discovery I always leave out is the dreadlock rasta fish I'm talking about. Reggae shark is real. Reggae shark, him got a bang with the seals. Oh, reggae shark, he don't want to harm ya. Reggae shark, he just want your ganja. Reggae shark, after dark, reggae shark come cruising. Some say reggae shark's part human. It was cursed by an evil jelly with just a bitch. Some kids were boating and smoking a spliff. Reggae Shark swam over to ask for a hit. The kids start screaming and one of them drowned. Now the sheriff and his posse gonna hunt him down. Reggae Shark got no political agenda. Reggae Shark, he just wants redemption. Reggae Shark, and he also wants ganja. But you can't light the spliff when you live underwater. When they a drug boat had to drop its load, Reggae Shark come along and him ate it whole. Now he's starving like Marvin, got the munchies. Then him see the evil sheriff and all his flunkies. He put his fins in the air, said it wasn't me fault. But the sheriff set fire and the rifle shot. But it was just a shark decoy tied to a raft, cause the Reggae Shark's a master of the arts and crafts. Reggae Shark, he jumped on the boat, and the sheriff fell down his throat. The townspeople cheered and said, you brought us peace. You took a bite of corruption in the town police. They threw him a huge ticker tape parade, cause they know that the balance is the food chain. They gave him the key to Kingston town. You should see the tourism it brings in now. You've redeemed yourself, said the jelly witch. Me can reverse that curse and I grant your wish. Him looked at the witch and he said nay, cause I'm a Reggae Shark and that's the way I'll stay. Reggae Shark, Reggae Shark,
Reggae Shark,
Reggae Shark, Reggae Shark,
Reggae Shark.
the key of awesome.
Hey, thanks for watching the Key of Awesome. If you want to see all the other Key of Awesomes, click in the link.
All right.
I imagine
there you
that's
go.
exactly what it's like when you go to Jamaica.
Close.
All the sharks have dreads.
All the sharks have dreads. Most of them have legs, though.
All right, so there you go. Enjoy some Reggae Shark in your mind while you do your daily chores. All right, everybody. Take care.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.